The SDLP's Pat Ramsey has said he's not convinced that industrial relations at the North West Regional College will improve without new leadership. The MLA for Foyle was speaking at last week's Employment and Learning Committee, where the issue of a critical review into the college was discussed, as we can hear now in our weekly look at committee business.
You would be aware that this committee, and certainly a number of the members of the committee, has for over 3 years been talking about serious industrial relations difficulties within the North West College. In many regards, it is the most critical and damning report ever under any of the stewardships you have, Catherine and Andrew, to be seen in any school, institution or university. And in your own words, Minister, unquestionable failures by the management and the Board of Governors and going forward. My questions, and I am concerned that statements from the Chair subsequent to and last week in particular is not instilling in me any confidence whatsoever that culture of intimidation, that culture of fear that is evidenced in an independent report is not being dealt with.
What I would say is that it is for the Board of Governors to take the report forward. The report does raise some issues that are of challenge to the Board of Governors. It does raise some issues that are of challenge to the unions and how they have conducted themselves, and most clearly it does raise a significant number of issues that are of challenge to the management in the college. Now, I appoint the Chair and the members of the Board of Governors, and it's they who are directly accountable to me and to the department. I'm happy to give them the space now to take on board the recommendations. The Board have been very clear in that they fully accept the recommendations of the report. The College Improvement Plan was put in place in December. I mean, we were having an ongoing discussion. There was a clear sense of direction as this report was being compiled and finalised as to where things were heading. But I think the first thing is now to give them the space to proceed and deliver upon the recommendations.
This has been fundamental for me for over 2 years. Something, I'll tell you why, and I'll repeat it again. Like yourself, Chair, I have had scores of people in my office, and I repeat it again. I had grown men in with me in tears over the way they were treated, in that college. I am asking, Chair, and I'm saying this very clearly, that this committee that has taken such a clear interest on the humanitarian reasons and the human rights of workers in that college, that we should be considering putting a motion to the House. This is too important to let go. It's too important, given the circumstances, that there are people in that college that haven't been, those who carried out that culture of fear and intimidation, what investigations taking place under them? We have people in that college who are still frightened, not motivated, low morale, who are frightened of going to their work. They're afraid to open their mouth because they're condemned and still labelled. So in that case, Chair, I think with your consent, can we consider bringing forward a motion into industrial relations on the North West College for future deliberations?
The Board of Governors does have a challenge to lead the efforts in terms of rebuilding trust and confidence of the wider community, particularly in the North West, that the college is being effective in delivering in terms of the skills agenda, and that industrial relations are improved in the college. We will be happy to provide you with regular updates in terms of how things are going. In terms of the overarching perception in the college, there is a culture of fear. There's clearly a problem with industrial relations.
The Employment and Learning Minister, Stephen Farry, and the details